Yeah, so last vintage 18 is let's say another really good vintage that we are lucky to get here in Côte-Rôtie. We can say that since 2015 we had the following of 4 very impressive and good vintage, very high level quality, all different but very high quality level. Maybe the 18 is the one that we can maybe call more sunny style, because we had a crazy months, crazy summer. When I say crazy, it means a lot of sun, very hot, no rain. We had the good rain at the right time, so we had a very, very good maturity. And we had a month of September was just incredible. You know, I like to say sometimes when we arrive in September as a vigneron, we check the weather maybe 3-4 times a day, you know, to take the decision for the picking and regarding the condition, especially because of the risk of rain. Here in September, we never look at that. We knew that it was just sun, you know. And it's maybe the particularity of this vintage that it's maybe the first time I see that the maturity will just continue. When I say maturity, I mean about the sugar level. It's maybe because in Côte-Rôtie, most of the time, I like to, let's say, try to pick at the latest of possible. The more we wait, the more we're gonna take risk to pick late. The best is it at the end for the maturity and for the wine. Here, maybe in 18 is the first time that I see that at the end we were even more in a rush to go and pick some vineyards, because the sugar level never stopped to go up, which is not the case since, you know, my first vintage was 97, so I did more than 20 vintage now, and it's the first time that I see that, because usually the sugar level go to a maximum and doesn't really go up as the phenolic maturity continue to go. It's where it's actually the best. But so it's one of the particularity of the vintage. But in terms of the wine at the end, I really like this vintage, even if it's a very sunny style of vintage, like we can compare it to 2009 maybe. But the big difference with 2009, what is very surprising when we taste the wine now, is that we still have a beautiful balance. The tannin profile are, let's say, very soft. The tannin are very elegant. I thought really at the beginning that we will maybe make another 15 in the style of tannin, you know, very powerful wines. And at the end, it's okay. It's rich wine, dense, but the tannin are very elegant. And the most important is the wines are very fresh. It's a very good balance. So I'm really happy with this vintage.